Hello everybody, it's just me here today, and I'm going to be making a new recipe of firecrackers. And I do have a different recipe. I have an old-fashioned recipe of firecrackers that's on the playlist. It says my Mama's Secret Recipes, but that recipe was actually from my great-grandpa on my dad's side, and then he passed it down to his daughter, which is my grandma on my dad's side. And then she passed it down to me, and I've been making it ever since. But this is like a new version of that, and it's got a few more ingredients and sort of different ingredients too. So I'm just going to call it a new recipe of firecrackers. But anyways, this is what you'll need. Normally the old-fashioned recipe calls for canola oil, but this one said olive oil. So I'm going to try using it with olive oil, see how it goes. And then the crushed red peppers, the ranch seasoning and salad dressing mix, and then the other one, old-fashioned recipe, doesn't have either of these in it, but I'm going to add a little bit of each one of these, a little bit of onion powder and a little bit of garlic powder. And then you'll need one whole box of saltine crackers, and I've already took all these out. This is one entire box of saltine crackers, and I put them in this bag. And you're going to need a gallon freezer bag, or a Ziploc bag, or just any type of big bag. And then you're going to need a measuring cup and a spoon to stir everything in. There's somebody outside. I was checking who it was, but first, the olive oil. You add 1/2 cup of olive oil. So that's the 1/2 cup of that. And then you add 1 pack of this ranch seasoning, salad dressing, and recipe mix. There's one of them that says dip mix. That's different, I think. See, this one I think is a little bit different. This is a dip and salad dressing mix. This one doesn't say dip, it says and recipe mix. But I'm actually going to be adding a little bit of this in there too to give it that extra little kick. And it doesn't call for this. I'm going to be adding that on my own accord, I guess. Just to try. I've never tried it with this type in there, but they're very similar, so I figured it would just add a little bit extra ranch flavor. So there's 1 package of that. Comes my aunt. She just got back from her friend's house, so she's gonna come in yelling. I already know.
Baby, come on.
I'm just gonna add a little bit extra of this.
All right.
Maybe like a couple spoons full of this. And then you add 2 tablespoons of crushed red peppers. And I always add a little bit of extra just because I like them spicy, so I'll always add at least 1 tablespoon extra. There's 1, 2, and then the third one for good measure. And then for the garlic powder and the onion powder, I think it just calls for like 1/2 teaspoon. But I'm just going to be eyeballing these ones. I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit in there.
Where's that purse?
If it's a little bit over, or if it's a little bit less, I guess it's not that important. Now I'm just going to sprinkle just a little bit of each one of these in there. Then you mix it all up. As far as I know, everybody that has tried these loves them. I don't know of anybody who really don't like them, except for Mama, and the only reason that Mama don't like them is because they're too hot. And I've tried making it with less and less of the crushed red peppers. Like one time I just put like a half of a tablespoon of the crushed red peppers. So it was pretty much just like ranch crackers, but she said it was still too spicy, so she doesn't really like any spices at all. So she's the only one that I know of that really is not a fan of these. But my pawpaw loves them, my brother loves them, my mom loves them, my cousin loves them, my aunts and my uncles all love them. It looks really thick. It's normally not this thick at all. It's normally like mostly oil. And sometimes it takes a while to mix in the ranch seasoning, so you gotta make sure it's all well mixed up. I'm gonna add a smidgen bit more of the olive oil so it won't be so thick. I'm just gonna eyeball it, maybe a couple more spoonfuls. And the crackers, of course, y'all can use whatever type of crackers y'all like. Y'all can use like wheat crackers if you don't like regular. Or any brand. The crackers are really not important as long as it's saltine crackers. And I'm not sure if you can use other type of crackers, but I'm pretty sure every recipe that I've ever seen of it all calls for regular saltine. So I'm gonna have to stand up for this part, but now you just pour this over top of the crackers. Hopefully y'all got a good view and can actually see it well. You pour that in. You zip it up, you make sure it's good and sealed. And then you gotta toss them around and shake them. You just keep tossing them and tossing them and tossing them until it's fully mixed up. And it'll go to the bottom and just get it to the sides, and the front and the back. Sometimes it takes a little while to actually mix it all in there. And if you really want it to be extra and just do a lot of extra, then you could throw them in the oven and bake them in the oven for like maybe a couple minutes. But I never do that part. I never bake them. I'll just eat them straight out of the bag. And these last forever. Like, I don't think they really ever go bad. It must be the oil on it that keeps them from going bad. But some people, when they make these, they leave it in a bowl on their table for days. They just leave it out, and they say the longer it sets out, the better they are. That's what my granny always says. Hey, my mama, the one that I always do the videos with, I always call her my mama. And then on my dad's side, the one that showed me this recipe, I call her my granny. So this is my granny's recipe. Or really my great-grandpa's, but my granny's the one that showed it to me. And you just keep mixing them all in there. See, there's a bunch of them, like these ones are still plain. They don't have any flavor on them at all. That's why you gotta keep mixing it in. And then there's some like this one that just covered with the peppers. So whoever gets that one's gonna get lit up. They're gonna get lit like a firecracker. I guess that's why these are called firecrackers. You just keep mixing them all around. You want to do a taste test for him, Pawpaw?
Yeah.
Pawpaw's here cleaning out the freezer behind me. He just came in from feeding the chickens and from church. So,
Yeah, good service then.
see if I can get him to do a taste test. And you could just leave these open and let them dry. Or you can just open them and eat them. They're ready to eat now. And there's still some of them that... Hey, the other recipe... The old-fashioned recipe, it calls for way more oil. It calls for like at least 1 whole cup of oil. This was only a half a cup, and that's why I added extra. So you might need a little bit more oil. You might want to just go with the 1 cup, because these are not, there's a lot of these, it's not even really coated, hardly at all. But you can leave them open, let them air out, and it'll help them to dry out. You could leave them on their table in a bowl so when people come through, they could snack on them. Papa's gonna do a taste test for you guys now.
I get this thing up here.
That one's gonna be real hot. That's got all them peppers on it.
It's kind of like,
Does it taste different from the other ones that I used to make?
I don't know. Don't move.
Because this one's got a few other ingredients. This one's got olive oil instead of canola oil. And it's got onion powder and garlic powder.
I want to try.
Good. We ready to go?
Yeah.
Get me another one.
Yeah, everybody loves them. You could taste the ranch in them real good most of the time. And that's what makes it good to me. It's like a spicy ranch almost flavor. But the name fits it so well, firecracker. But anyways, I guess that's all for this one. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If y'all are still watching, make sure to like and subscribe. We love y'all. God bless y'all. We'll see y'all in the next one. Alright y'all, here's our volume 2 cookbook. We finally got it in, so we figured we'd make a video showing y'all and explaining the cookbook and all the details and options on how to order it. But Mama's gonna walk y'all through it now and show y'all everything.
Okay, this is the front of our book, and it has me in front of my rhododendron bush with me holding the Bible and the loaf of bread that I made. And then over here it has a story about us and how we got started in YouTube, about me and Milton. And this is when me and Milton was 10 years old. Then here's some more pictures of us and our family. And then over here it shows, I gotta do it like this, y'all. We have pictures of Corey and his wife when they got married. And this is the menu. I'll try to hold it up like this.
Index.
The index, yeah. And like the main menu, I'll have a picture of me and my friend or whoever. This is my friend here doing the main dishes. And then we go on over after we do all the main dishes. And each one has pictures in it.
Yeah, each section has a picture of, like, when it gets to salads, there'll be a picture
Yeah,
of her with somebody doing salads.
Yeah, nice. And then there's a picture of me and Sharon, my friend, doing the salads. Here's there's more pictures of like me and Jonathan doing the bread, me and my daughter doing the flan, me and Annie doing there's my son Jonathan doing the angel bread that he bakes. And then there's desserts, pictures of the desserts. Wait, there's the desserts. And it'll have desserts over through here. And then in the end, it shows some more pictures. You know, so I think it's got 107 pictures in pages in it.
Yeah, over 100.
There's me and Papa and Scrappy. And then there's some more pictures of me and my other grandson, Brandon, that helped me put the book together. There was a picture of me and Corey with his homemade tea that he does. It's in here.
In there somewhere.
In here
I forgot
somewhere.
to get this book out of Mama's personal one, so this is actually a book that one of y'all is going to receive.
Yeah. And our other book, well, where you at, Corey? There's me and, there's me and Corey. Him doing the tea, because he does the tea here.
Yeah, and this is a summertime drinks section.
Yeah. So, and then there's me and little Miss doing feeding the chickens. And Brandon is my other grandson that helped me put the book together. And there's some more pictures of me and Jackie and Annie and Milton. And then when me and Milton went to Stevens Lake.
And it tells who it is and like everything about it underneath the picture.
Yeah.
It tells who's in the picture and stuff.
Yeah. So, and that's our book.
Yeah, that's the volume 2.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to show you all the details and options on how to order one. This is the P.O. box. They are $30 for anybody who is wondering. Same as the volume one. These ones costed a little bit more to make, but we're just going to keep selling them for $30, the same as the volume one.
Yeah.
But here's the P.O. box. If you want to send a check, money order, or even however you want to send it, cash, it doesn't even matter. We'll send it out to you the next day. After we receive your order, the very next day we send out the book. So this is just one option on how to order. It's the P.O. box. Y'all could pause it here, y'all could write it down, or whatever y'all want to do. And here's the other options. We have PayPal and Cash App. Sorry about the dirty paper. It wasn't dirty before. I don't know how it got dirty. But I'll try to hold it still if I can. There's the PayPal and Cash App if y'all want to send it through that way. But no matter how you send it, make sure to send your full address. If you send it through the mail or through PayPal or Cash App, make sure to send your full address with it too, so we'll know where to send the book out to. So just put your full address on the inside of the letter if it's a letter, or if it's through one of these, you could still send your full address through these too with the payment. But you could pause it here, a picture, or write it down. But that's all for this one. Hope y'all enjoyed it, and we love y'all, and God bless y'all. We'll see y'all in the next one.
Amen.
Y'all let us know in the comments if y'all plan to order it. Y'all make sure to like and subscribe. Love y'all.
Yes, we do.